Hi, I'm Aiden. I never thought my perfectly normal life would shatter in an instant, especially not because of 6 little words from my son's mouth. But that's exactly what happened on a random Tuesday afternoon when I came home early from work. "How's my favorite little man?" I called out, tossing my keys into the bowl by the door. My 8-year-old son, Ethan, came bounding down the stairs, his eyes wide with excitement but tinged with something else. Nervousness. "Dad, you're home super early!" Ethan's voice cracked slightly. "Mom said you wouldn't be back until dinner." I ruffled his hair. "Meeting got canceled. Thought I'd surprise everyone. Where is Mom?" Ethan shifted from one foot to the other. "She's, upstairs working on her computer stuff." "Working, huh? On her day off?" I raised an eyebrow. "She said it was important," Ethan replied, then grabbed my hand. "Can we play Minecraft, please, right now?" "In a minute, buddy. Let me say hi to Mom first." Ethan's grip on my hand tightened. "No, I mean, she said not to bother her. She was really serious." Something in his tone made me pause. "Ethan, is everything okay?" His eyes darted to the stairs, then back to me. "Dad," he whispered, "there's a man upstairs." "What man?" My heart started pounding. "Mom's friend. The one with the motorcycle." Ethan's voice trembled. "When I went to ask Mom for a snack, I heard them talking in your bedroom. Then they got quiet and Mom came out and told me to play downstairs." I kept my voice steady despite the roaring in my ears. "Did you see this friend?" Ethan shook his head. "No, but I heard him." "And Dad?" His voice dropped to barely a whisper. "I heard Mom say hide under the bed when your car pulled up." My sister Olivia's voice suddenly came from the kitchen. "Hey, bro, I let myself in the back door." She stopped when she saw my face. "Aiden, what's wrong?" "Olivia, perfect timing. Can you take Ethan to get ice cream?" "Now I just got—" "Please," I said, my eyes conveying what I couldn't say aloud. Olivia's expression shifted to understanding. "Sure thing. Come on, Ethan. Let's go get that triple chocolate you love." "But Dad," Ethan began. I knelt down. "It's okay, buddy. Everything's fine. Go with Aunt Olivia, and I'll see you soon." After they left, I called my best friend, Marcus. "Dude, what's up?" Marcus answered. "I need you to come over now. I'm in the middle of— Rebecca is cheating on me, in our house, with someone still here." There was a pause. "I'll be there in 10 minutes. Don't do anything stupid." "Just hurry," I said, hanging up. I sat at the kitchen table, staring at the stairs, when my phone buzzed with a text from Rebecca. "Working late tonight. Don't wait up for dinner. Love you." The timestamp? 2 minutes ago. Right then, I heard the faint creak of our bedroom door opening upstairs. Marcus arrived in record time, slipping through the back door and finding me still at the kitchen table. "Where are they?" he whispered, glancing toward the stairs. "Still up there. I heard movement, but no one's come down." Marcus ran his hand through his hair. "Are you absolutely sure? I mean, this is Rebecca we're talking about." "My son told me a man is hiding under my bed," I hissed. "What more evidence do I need?" Okay, Marcus held up his hands. "What's the plan?" The back door opened again and Olivia returned with Ethan. "Ice cream mission accomplished," she announced, then lowered her voice. "What did I miss?" "Nothing yet," I replied. "Ethan, can you go play in the basement for a bit?" After Ethan reluctantly headed downstairs, I filled Olivia in. "That conniving," Olivia started. "Not now," I cut her off. "I need to handle this right." "Right means calling her out," Olivia insisted. "You can't let her get away with this." Marcus shook his head. "No, you need evidence first. Something concrete." "Evidence?" Olivia scoffed. "An 8-year-old saw a man hiding under the bed." "Heard, not saw," Marcus corrected. "And no offense, but kids mix things up sometimes." "My son doesn't lie," I said firmly. "I'm not saying he's lying," Marcus explained, "but if you're going to confront Rebecca, you need more than hearsay." Olivia's phone chimed. She glanced at it and her eyes widened. "It's Rebecca. She's asking if I've seen you today." "What? Why would she text you about me?" "We were supposed to meet for coffee tomorrow. Maybe she's checking if our plans are still on," Olivia suggested. "Or she's trying to locate me," I countered. "Tell her you haven't heard from me." Olivia typed quickly, then looked up. "Done. So what now?" "I've got an idea," Marcus said. "Rebecca doesn't know you're home, right? Let's use that." "How?" "Text her that you're stuck at work and won't be home until late. See what she does." I pulled out my phone and sent the message. Less than a minute later, we heard movement upstairs. "She's on the move," Marcus whispered. "What if she comes down with him?" Olivia asked. "Then I confront them both," I said grimly. We heard footsteps on the stairs, but only Rebecca appeared, looking completely normal in her work clothes. "Oh," she exclaimed when she saw us. "I didn't expect anyone to be home." "Clearly," I replied coldly. Rebecca's eyes darted between the three of us. "What's going on? Why are you all looking at me like that?" "Where's your friend Rebecca?" I asked. "What friend?" "The one with the motorcycle, the one hiding under our bed." Her face paled. "I don't know what you're talking about. Ethan told me everything." Rebecca's expression hardened. "You're going to believe an 8-year-old's imagination over your wife?" "Actually," Marcus interjected, "I believe this solves the mystery." He held up his phone, showing a motorcycle parked a block away. "I took a walk while waiting. Nice bike, custom Harley. Belongs to a certain gym trainer if I'm not mistaken." Rebecca's mask slipped. "You had no right to spy on me. And you had no right to bring your lover into our home," I shot back. Rebecca crossed her arms defensively. "This is ridiculous. There's no one upstairs." "Then you won't mind if we check?" Olivia challenged. "This is my house too," Rebecca snapped. "I don't need your permission to have friends over." "Friends who hide under beds?" I asked sarcastically. "Aiden, you're blowing this completely out of proportion," Rebecca said, her tone softening. "Let me explain." "I think I've heard enough explanations," I cut her off. "Where is he?" A heavy silence fell over the room before Rebecca finally spoke. "He left, out the back window while you were talking in the kitchen." "How convenient," Olivia muttered. "It's the truth," Rebecca insisted. "Nothing happened. Jason just stopped by to—" "Jason?" I interrupted. "Your trainer Jason? The one you swore was just a professional relationship?" Rebecca's face flushed. "It wasn't planned. It just happened." "Things don't just happen, Rebecca," I said. "You made choices, multiple choices. To betray me, to lie to me, to bring him into our home where our son could discover you. I made a mistake," she pleaded. "A terrible mistake. But we can work through this, for Ethan's sake. Don't you dare use our son as a shield." I slammed my hand on the table. "You clearly weren't thinking about Ethan when you had your boyfriend hiding under our bed." "He's not my boyfriend," Rebecca protested. "It was just one time." "Stop lying," Olivia interjected. "I've seen how you look at him at the gym. This has been going on for months." Rebecca whirled on her. "Stay out of this, Olivia. This is between me and Aiden." "No," I said firmly. "You made it everyone's business when you brought him here, when you put Ethan in the middle of your affair." "I'm sorry," Rebecca's voice cracked. "I never meant to hurt you. I never meant for any of this to happen. Please, Aiden, we can get counseling. We can fix this." "There's nothing to fix," I replied coldly. "You destroyed everything we built. You can't throw away 10 years of marriage over one mistake." "Watch me." Rebecca's expression darkened. "If you do this, I'll take everything. The house, the savings, Ethan." "Are you threatening me?" I asked incredulously. "I'm telling you what will happen if you overreact to this." She stepped closer, jabbing a finger at my chest. "You think any judge will give you custody when I tell them how you're never home? How you prioritize work over family?" Marcus stepped between us. "That's enough, Rebecca." She shoved him aside. "Stay out of this." "Don't touch him," I warned. "Or what?" Rebecca challenged, her voice rising hysterically. "What are you going to do, Aiden? Hit me? That would really help your case." "No one's hitting anyone," Marcus said firmly. Rebecca laughed bitterly. "Of course not. Aiden doesn't have the spine for it. That's part of the problem." "The problem," I said quietly, "is that I trusted you, and you betrayed that trust in the worst possible way." "Fine," Rebecca shouted, grabbing a vase from the table and hurling it against the wall. "If that's how you want it, let's end this right now." 3 months later, I sat across from my lawyer, Catherine, reviewing the final divorce settlement. "She's really agreeing to these terms?" I asked skeptically. Catherine nodded, her typically serious expression softening slightly. "The evidence was overwhelmingly in your favor, Aiden. The text messages we recovered, the witness statements, and especially her documented outburst that day, it all created a compelling case. Not to mention the restraining order after she trashed the house," Marcus added from his seat beside me. "That certainly didn't help her position," Catherine agreed. "The judge was particularly concerned about her emotional stability after that incident." I stared at the papers. Primary custody of Ethan, the house, fair division of assets. It seemed almost too good to be true after the nightmare of the past months. "What about Jason?" I asked. "Any sign of him?" "According to my sources, he's moved to another gym across town," Catherine replied. "Apparently their relationship didn't survive the scandal." "Small consolation," I muttered. The door opened, and Olivia walked in with Ethan. "Sorry we're late. Someone had very important opinions about which ice cream flavor was best for celebrating." Ethan rushed to my side. Dad, did we win? I smiled, ruffling his hair. It wasn't really about winning, buddy. But Mom's not taking me away? No, you're staying with me, just like we talked about. Ethan's relief was palpable. Good. I didn't want to live with her and that motorcycle man. An uncomfortable silence fell over the room before Catherine cleared her throat. Ethan, would you like to see some pictures of my new puppy while the grown-ups finish talking? After Ethan moved to the corner with Catherine's phone, Olivia leaned in. Rebecca called me last night. What did she want? I asked warily. To apologize. Again. She asked me to talk to you about reconsidering the custody arrangement. Not happening, I said firmly. That's what I told her, Olivia assured me. But she seemed different, more regretful than angry. Too little, too late, Marcus commented. I nodded in agreement, but my response was interrupted by Catherine returning to the table. We have a situation, she said quietly. Rebecca is here. She's asking to speak with you before you sign. Absolutely not, Olivia protested. It's your call, Aiden, Catherine said. Legally, you don't have to. I thought for a moment. I'll talk to her. Briefly. Rebecca entered looking nothing like the confident woman I'd married. Her usual immaculate appearance was replaced by something more subdued, almost defeated. Thank you for seeing me, she said softly. Make it quick, I replied. We have plans after this. I just wanted to say face to face how sorry I am. Her voice trembled. I've been in therapy working on myself, trying to understand why I did what I did. Good for you. I'm not asking you to take me back, she continued. I know that's impossible, but I'm asking you to reconsider the custody arrangement. Ethan needs his mother. Ethan needs stability and honesty, I countered, something you couldn't provide. People make mistakes, Aiden, terrible ones, but they can change. I studied her face, searching for the woman I'd once loved. Maybe they can. But some things can't be undone, Rebecca. Some betrayals cut too deep. So that's it? No second chances, no forgiveness? This isn't about forgiveness. It's about consequences. You chose your path, now you have to walk it. And Ethan? She asked, tears forming. We'll see you on the schedule we agreed to, nothing more, nothing less. Rebecca nodded slowly, wiping away a tear. I never stopped loving you, you know. But you stopped respecting me, and that made all the difference. After she left, I returned to my support system, Marcus, Olivia, and most importantly, Ethan. All done? Ethan asked. All done, I confirmed, signing the final paper Catherine pushed toward me. Later that evening, as Ethan slept peacefully in his bed, the new one we'd bought for our fresh start, Marcus raised his beer bottle. To new beginnings, he toasted. To truth, Olivia added. I clinked my bottle against theirs. To consequences. Do you ever wonder how quickly life can change? How 6 words from an 8-year-old can collapse the house of cards you thought was your perfect life? I do. Every day. But I've learned that sometimes the hardest truths lead to the most honest lives.